Good morning. Hey, it's Steve Armstrong here with Smith Associates Real Estate. I am here today with Jane Floyd of NFM Lending. Jane, thank you for taking the time to meet with me.
Oh, honored, and thank you.
Good. So Jane is one of our preferred lenders. We work with them quite a bit and really excited about her team and her service. So Jane, why don't you tell us, how'd you get into this crazy business?
Well, Steve, so 32 years ago, I wanted to do something different with my life. I was doing PR for a title company, and a guy that I know just said, I used to call on him, drop donuts, pick up contracts back in the day. He said, you'd be great in the mortgage business. And that is literally how I got started.
That's great. So 32 years ago, wow, that's a lot of experience. And then how long have you been doing NFM now?
So I have been at NFM. I had my own company for 22 and a half years and then merged with them 9 years ago.
That's great.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
So one of the big things when you're in the real estate game is making sure that you're tied to one, a good lender, a good realtor, a good closing agent, so the process goes smoothly. Because there's little ins and outs that people don't think about. What kind of advice do you give to people from a lending side of do's and don'ts, or definitely make sure? I mean, how do you generally phrase that or start with people that haven't done this before?
So I love the first-time home buyers. That's a great question. And I think, Steve, there's so much out there on the internet. And so I think a good start for anybody is just to have a personal consultation. And as you said, the way my team works, because everybody's goals for their mortgage are different, Steve. And there's so many nuances with guideline changes, and there's just so much out there, you know, credit, income, assets that goes into getting a mortgage. Absolutely.
What you've covered areas, you've done loans from the beaches all the way into Tampa and probably beyond, I'm guessing.
Yep, absolutely.
What are your favorite areas here in the Tampa Bay area?
So to lend in, or just my favorite?
Your favorite areas,
So I've lived here for 50 years, and I have to tell you, I absolutely, I love South Tampa. Sure. I love the Heights. We brought our kids up in Odessa. It is just so beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in Odessa. Have had property over on the beaches. So I'm just like, I'm a real estate, I'm a crazy person. I love real estate. So honestly, anywhere in the state of Florida, Steve.
Sure. And then tell me about your team. You got how many people that work with NFM locally or with you?
So on my team, I have 8 people on my team that work just on our loans.
Good. And then what is the key to keeping everything together? I mean, what have you seen in terms of making the deal happen?
Wow, that's a good question. The key to keeping everything together, I think in anything, is a predictable, proven process, Steve.
Absolutely.
Right? Because what you do, what I do, it can be very reactive. You know, somebody, you know, needs a loan this minute, somebody wants to look at a house. But if I have a lot of checkpoints, as you know, along the way, so things don't fall through the cracks. And, you know, that's one of the reasons why the team is so successful.
Sure.
You know, we've never missed a closing date. We want to create raving fans, right?
That's great. And communication has been what I've really appreciated more than anything, is the ability for your team to reach out and say, okay, we have an issue, or this is going well, or we're closing on track. So that has just made a world difference in making my customers happy as well as making my job less stressful.
Yeah, that's my #1 goal with my agents, is to make you look like a hero, right? And so many things can pop up, you know, and we have to work together as a team, right? To solve problems, like all day long. There's almost, I don't know, every deal has hair on it, I guess. Somebody said that to me this morning. Yeah.
That's good. Good. So great. This was Jane Floyd with the NFM lending team here in Tampa Bay, and this is Steve Armstrong with the Bay to Beaches team of Smith Associates. Jane, I appreciate you spending some time with us.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Steve.
Have a great day.
Thank you.